Uh, Hello. This is Greg coming to you from Glendale, California at 8:14 in the morning here. What time is it where you live? I hope you're well. This is probably video maybe 54 in my channel, all of which star yours truly. So yes, it is a rather narcissistic exercise. But also, I hope the ideas I'm sharing touch someone's life. Occasionally they seem to. People write to me. In this case, I'm going to show you, well, if you ever watch my channel, you will see that I have been living on milk for about 6 years now. Every day I drink about 2 gallons or 7.5 liters of generally skim milk. Once in a while I drink some cream, and I really hardly eat or drink anything else. And it has been good for my health. I do have health problems, and that's why I do this unusual diet, and it does help. And I think it might help with other health problems. I even think it might help with major health problems like cancer or AIDS. Milk is very easy on the body, and if it's skim milk, it helps you stay quite slender, and staying slender is good for any disease. But what I'm going to show you here is when I stay at my apartment here in Glendale, I just buy milk and live on milk. But I also stay at my mom's house sometimes. With my mom, she has a normal diet, lots of solid, varied food, and it's hard for me to resist eating a little of it when I'm here. But what I do is I actually take the food and put it in my milk. So why do I do this? Well, it's like my body can't really handle just sitting down to a meal of solid food. But when I put in the milk, it kind of causes me to eat less of it, and it's kind of scattered throughout the milk, so that I get a lot of milk and just a little solid food. And even emotionally it makes me feel good. Emotionally I feel good about milk. So when I can somehow associate solid food with milk by putting the solid food in the milk, it makes me feel better emotionally about the solid food. I'm going to try to show you. In this case I have some apple slices that have gotten a little old, and not terribly old, but a little old. I'm going to break them and put them in my milk. So let me step back. I'll sort of have to adjust the screen, and I apologize for going off camera, but I've set up, let's see what happens when I move this closer. No, farther away is better, I guess. Well, I have a gallon of milk here that's partially drunk, and here I have the, did I say apple slices? Yeah. And I've broken one. They come, they're like this big, but I'm breaking them in half, so when I am drinking and they come flowing out of the container, they'll flow out more easily, and then I just drop them in. So I'm going to do it with a few. I mean, it's not like you don't have to be a genius to see what I'm doing. And like I say, it's going to get the apples eaten before they get too bad. And they give me a little variety, a little break from the milk, but they still somehow are associated with the milk. Now the other thing I do, I have a funnel. This funnel is pretty nice because it has an extra wide outlet. Most kitchen funnels are a little skinnier down there, and I have a chopstick. And a lot of times for whatever I'm going to put in it's more convenient to put the funnel in the mouth, and then I use the wider end of the chopstick to push down whatever I'm going to push down. Like I might put a spoonful of peanut butter in there and then push it down, or a spoonful of mayonnaise and push it down, or whatever it's going to be. And that wider outlet makes it much easier to push it down, easier and faster than using a funnel with a skinnier outlet. So if you do this idea, try to find a funnel. I'd search around. I don't know, maybe I should have looked this up, but I would imagine somewhere a person can get a funnel with a slightly wider outlet. But probably you could, if you really want to do this, you can probably find a way to get whatever it is into the container. So that's the idea. I guess I've kind of given you the rationale and the idea, and I do it with ice cream. I could put a spoonful of ice cream in the funnel and then push it down with the chopstick. And I really do think this causes me to eat less of the solid food, so it helps me to keep my weight down by doing it this way. So there it is. You can use it, or at least you might enjoy just knowing about it. I think it's fun to know the different ways people do things around the world.